day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. Suddenly a sound like the blowing of a violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seemed to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Nowadays, numerous churches claim that they keep Pentecost and have received the Holy Spirit. However, we can receive the blessings of the Holy Spirit when we keep Pentecost on the day God appointed according to the regulation God established. Then, what is the date of Pentecost that we can receive the blessings of the Holy Spirit? The name of Pentecost in the Old Testament is the Feast of Weeks. It means that 7 Sabbaths would be kept from the day of Firstfruits. In the New Testament times, it was called Pentecost because it is the 50th day after the day of Firstfruits. Then, what is the regulation of Pentecost? Jesus told his disciples to pray before he went up to heaven. According to Jesus' word, the disciples kept Pentecost in Mark's upper room after praying for 10 days from the Ascension day. In other words, the regulation of Pentecost is to pray every early morning and evening for 10 days from the Ascension day to Pentecost, and keep the day of Pentecost holy. Many souls were led to God through the work of the Holy Spirit on Pentecost. Then, why do we have to keep Pentecost to receive the Holy Spirit? The Feast of Weeks was established to commemorate the day when Moses went up to receive the 10 Commandments. Jesus fulfilled the prophecy according to the work of Moses. Just as Moses went up to Mount Sinai on the 40th day after landing from the Red Sea, Jesus ascended to heaven on the 40th day after his resurrection. Also, just as Moses went up to Mount Sinai to receive the 10 Commandments from God on the 50th day after crossing the Red Sea, Jesus entered the most holy place in heaven and poured out the Holy Spirit on the 50th day after his resurrection. So, in order to receive the Holy Spirit, we must keep Pentecost according to the appointed time and regulation. The saints of the early church who kept the Pentecost preached to the world that Jesus is the Christ through the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Then, is there a church where people are blessed with the Holy Spirit as prophesied in the Bible by keeping Pentecost as Jesus said? Yes, there is. It is the World Mission Society Church of God. The Church of God, which keeps Pentecost according to Christ's word, receives the blessings of the Holy Spirit as prophesied. As of 2022, the church has grown to 3.3 million registered members in 175 countries.